We live by these unspoken rules. But when a significant event or trauma happens, it alters our lives. There was no way that I could apply my old life principles to my life today. I had to adopt new rules of life. And here comes the important truth. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share some thoughts on how our approach to life, our life motto, our most significant beliefs determine our existence. Most of us may not even realize that we live by these unspoken rules. But if you are observant enough, you will notice a lot of different types of people around you. For example, I used to be a planner. There are a lot of planners out there in the world. A lot of us might be planning things, but not necessarily doing things. Then there are such people like my husband who are problem solvers. He would solve your problem even if you ask him not to. Then there are people who might be more of an avoidant type. So they might wait for someone else to solve their problem or avoid it altogether. But when a significant event or trauma happens, it alters our lives and changes us beyond recognition, whether we realize it or not. We can't change what's already happened, and no matter how hard we try, we can't avoid life-changing events. Life is more unpredictable than we think, and is full of surprises, unfortunately sometimes really unpleasant ones. That's simply the way it is, the order of the universe, I tend to believe, or God if you believe in one. The problem arises later though. No matter what happens, it falls upon us to deal with it. As we navigate life hurdles, we inevitably change. After all, we are the product of all our experiences. Whether you become a better person in the process is entirely up to you. Some people choose the path of anger, hatred, withdrawal. But if you observe the world around you, you would notice that those ways don't lead anywhere good. Some people turn to negative habits like alcohol or drug abuse, or overeating perhaps. Those are just some of the mechanisms for coping with the pain of existence. The pain of having to choose to live your life every single day and having to figure it out no matter how difficult it might seem at times. I found myself at my lowest point 2 years ago when my brother died in the war in Ukraine. At the time, I had no idea that I would never recognize the person I saw in the mirror again. I knew I was experiencing immense grief, and I knew it was going to change me. But I simply could not accept it at the time. I did not know where this was leading me, and I desperately wanted to have my old life back. I wanted to continue setting goals, I wanted to continue creating plans, but I knew my new life was not going to be that easy. There was no way that I could apply my old life principles to my life today. And I've heard similar stories from young parents who, while trying to navigate their new life with the baby in hand, still tried to fit into their old routines. And all of this just led them to the feeling like they were failing the parenting game. Of course, having a child is a happy moment, but life-changing nevertheless. In my case, loss forced me to slow down, to take things a lot easier. Most importantly, I had to learn not to criticize myself for it. My inner critic was the first one to jump on board, saying things like, "What do you mean you are giving up on your side hustle? What do you mean you are not pursuing this goal anymore? How come you gave up on your morning routine?" But as difficult as it was, I had to adopt new rules of life. I had to come up with new mottos and accept that this was the new me. Whereas my old motto was "there is no such word as I can't," I had to embrace the ideas along the line as it's okay not to be okay. Later came some new ideas that it's okay not to have a plan and let the universe lead me and decide maybe something for me in the future. It's okay to take a break for a while. It's okay to take a step back and maybe observe things, how they unfold for myself, rather than trying to actively participate in them. And eventually, I decided to take my life one step at a time. I also learned to appreciate what's truly important in life, like my family, and I really mean it. I know a lot of people would say that they love their families and appreciate their existence, yet their mind space would be constantly busy with a lot of different problems and not focused on the love and care of those around them. Whilst everything is learned by putting things into perspective. When I first experienced air defense alarms in Ukraine, I really started appreciating the peace we have here in the UK a lot more. When I lost my brother, I started appreciating communication with the rest of my family a lot more. I no longer take their existence for granted, especially that they still live in the war-torn country. I now take every moment of every day to appreciate those I love and care about. All the petty fights of the past become irrelevant when you know that every conversation with the loved one might be the last one. And here comes the important truth. If you put appreciation before expectations, your life will change dramatically. Instead of expecting your partner to do something, let them know how much you appreciate what they are already doing. Instead of constantly seeking new achievements, appreciate what you have already accomplished. Count your blessings every day and you will never be unsatisfied with life. Ambition and drive are wonderful, but there comes a moment in everyone's life when slowing down and taking care of yourself is most needed. Don't waste your energy longing for a different life or trying to fit into something that was or who you were before. Learn to embrace what's here and now, the people and moments around you, and you will never go to bed disappointed, nor lose sleep over how unfair life is. Thank you for watching and listening to my story. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and remember to appreciate the present moment. Bye.